Hello there. Okay, let me show you this blog I made using only GitHub. So as you can see here, you have some search bar articles, very simple, like, right? It's for people who just want to make a blog and don't waste any time. So here there is an article I made. This article was made using Markdown notation. As you can see here, I have an image, I have a list. I have all the text I want, I can use quotes, I can use everything that Markdown allows me to use, of course. And that means text, image, titles, all of that. Even metadata, by the way. Okay. Now let's see another example, because I have many articles here. I have another one with Markdown here. This actually was made using Markdown X, or actually MDX, that is a special Markdown type that allows you to use JavaScript. But I am not using JavaScript here anyway. And then there is the special thing about this, that you can use Google Colab. So this article made here use Google Colab. And what's the special thing about Google Colab is that we can run Python, and actually we can even have these beautiful graphics here. Look at this. Look at this wonder of this marvel of the universe. You can have a graphic here, and that's pretty nice, right? And all of this can be done very easily only if you have your GitHub account. So you are wondering how can I make this myself? Okay, let me show it to you. First of all, what you need to do is to make your own GitHub account. And in case you don't even know what GitHub is, you go to Google, you search GitHub. I will let a link to GitHub in the description of the video. And I also will leave a link to this repository in the description of the video too. Okay, after you made your GitHub account, it only requires you to use a mail, a password, and a verification that you are a human being. You will be here after you go to the link I shared to you. This repository named to publish fork me is the one that allows us to make our own blog. So what we have to do? Well, the title of the repository says to publish fork me. So let's do that. But how I fork this repository? Okay, you have three icons here. An eye, this icon here, and the star. The icon is the middle, that looks like some sort of point, and I don't know how to say it. Some sort of graph, I guess. You can press to this icon, and this will do the fork for you. Here we are. Okay, the repository name, we want to change it for the name of our own blog. So change the name for this for my blog. The description, we want to change this description to my own blog. This will be my amazing blog. And we are done to start blogging. Let's create fork. Let's wait a bit to GitHub to do its magic of forking. And here we are. Nice. So how do we start working? How do we start blogging? Okay, first of all, we have to do one step first, and that step will be enabling GitHub Actions. How we do that? Let me show it to you. You press the three dots here, you go to settings. In settings, you go to pages. And here in pages, you can see that you have this section that says build and deployment, and source says deploy from a branch. Okay, so let's change the deploy from a branch to use GitHub Actions. Nice. Now we are using GitHub Actions. Okay, that's not all. After we do that, we have to go to the tab here that says Actions. Let's press it. And we have to press this button that says I understand my workflows, blah, 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 blah. Here we are. We have GitHub Actions enabled to our blog. That will allow us to start working and posting in our blog without more further delay. So let's start doing this. Let's start making a blog and start adding posts to the blog. So how we start? Okay, let's press in this view code. And here we can press this button that says these three dots and go to create new file. Let's create a new file. Okay, this new file will be an entry in our blog. Let's, for example, say that I want a post to be named like my first post. So let's say my first post with underscore, and let's add the extension of Markdown. That will be MD. Nice. So let's start making an example. This is my first post. Let's say that I want to add an image to our blog. So let's try adding an image. You can learn Markdown other way, but let's add this image there. Let's say I want to change this image for another one. So let me show it to you. Let's look for an image about the ocean, because I want to, the ocean. Well, there it is. Thank you, Google. Let's say I want this image. No, this image not. This one here. Okay, so I will use this image. For our blog here. So let's change this for the image of our blog. And let's change this for ocean. And let's change this for ocean too. And let's add some a list of items. I love the ocean. Ocean looks cool. This is my list. So okay, let's imagine this is our post. Obviously this is a very, very silly post, but anyway, let's try how it works. Let's press commit changes. Oh, by the way, you can preview how your post will look like before commit or saving the changes. For example, you press preview and you can see how your post is going to look like even before sending. Okay, if you are okay about how your post look, you are like, okay, yes, I like how this looks like, right? I have my title, I have the image, I have the items. So let's post it. Let's post this. Let's commit changes. You can change the name of this, but if you are no programmer, you should leave it like that. Okay, nice. So you are wondering, okay, but where is our blog? Where this is? Okay, let's see how this works. Let's go to actions. And you can see here that there is this create my first post, and there is a yellow dot here that it's like working. Okay, you have to wait until that dot turns green, and after that dot turns green, your post will be uploaded. So let's wait. Okay, it seems that we are done and our post was published, but let's see how it looks like. So let's press here and create my first post, and here's a link that let me submit for you. Here it is. This is the link of your post. Once you have this link, you can save it, and it's going to be the same link always. Let's press this, and here we can see that we have our blog. This is my first post. Let's see how it looks like. It looks like exactly as it was showing it to us during the preview, right? When we were looking to the preview of our post, it looks kind of like that, right? Nice. So, okay, let's see. I told you that you can use Google Colab too. That I was using Markdown here, but that you can also use Google Colab. So let's see if that works actually. So I have my Google Colab example here. That this is the welcome message from Google, and let's see how I can save this into my new blog. So let's press here the 3 lines here. This is actually in Spanish, but it will say index file. You will see a section that says file, and in file there will be a section that says save as a copy in GitHub. It will say in English. So let's press that option that will say save as a copy in GitHub, and you will be here able to select your repository. If you never did this before, it will show you an alert of Google asking you for GitHub permissions to blah 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 to use Google Colab. You say okay, and after you are done, you will see this, that it says to you where you want to copy your repository, your file, your Colab file. I will select my blog repository, and the name of the file, I will change this for a more familiar file like my Colab file. And there it is. Let's save this. That should be. Let's see what's going on. There it is. It's saved our Colab file. We have a preview here that it's not going to look white. It's going to look like black probably. And let's see if this is being uploaded at our GitHub. Okay, we see that it says create using Colaboratory. Actually in Spanish, that will be in English. In Spanish it says creado mediante Colaboratory. And let's just wait and see how our Google Colab post looks in our blog. So let's wait. Okay, we are done. Our post of Colab was uploaded to the blog, and let's see how our blog looks like now. So let's refresh our blog website, and there we have our post that says you are welcome to Google Colab. That's basically what it says. In English, in Spanish it says te damos la bienvenida a Colab. Okay, so let's see how it looks like. And it looks beautiful. It looks freaking beautiful. There it is. You have your Google Colab, you have a graphic here, a visualization, you have all the links, all this is just a wonder. This is beautiful. Okay, so you have this here, a blog where you can use Markdown with JavaScript, that's called MTX, and where you can also use Google Colab. Nice. Now you are wondering, okay, but I want to change this icon here. It says logo. Of course, your blog is not going to have an icon that says logo. It's going to have your own icon, and you can see this right now. But the title of the blog also says a template blog, and you maybe want to change that. So let's try to customize our blog a bit. Let's go back to our blog. Let's go here, press code. Let's press here view code. Okay. So let's start by changing the title of our blog. Here it says site. I want to change this file. So here it is. You see the name of the blog is a template blog, and the description it says that this is a placeholder description. I don't want that, of course. So let's try to change that a bit. So let's press here. It's edit in place. And let's start changing it. This is not a template blog. This is my amazing blog, of course. This is not a simple blog. This is my amazing blog. And the description will be like, this is a blog using GitHub. And a happy face because, oh, well, actually I can have a happy face. And there it is. This is a blog using GitHub. Nice. Now let's commit the changes. Commit changes means saving the file, actually. Yes, let's commit the changes. We're fine. And now let's assume that I also want, so we'll do this all together. I also want to change the logo. So I have a logo and I want to change it. So we can see here that we have this static folder. So that we press here. And you can see we have a logo PNG here. So I have in my computer my own logo. So I will be dropping my logo here. Wait me a second, please. Wait me a second, please. I'm going to take a bit. So I actually added my new logo here using my computer. So you probably want to do this using your computer, by the way, to change the logo. And I will be stating this commit as changing logo, and let's commit changes. So let's wait. By the way, in your computer to change the logo, you should only drag the image you want to change, and that image must be named logo.png. That's the very important thing. The logo always has to be named as logo.png. That's very important. Okay, fine. So we have our new logo and our new title. So let's see actions and let's see how this works. Let's see to cancel and run. I have to wait here, so let's wait until all the actions are done. Okay, so the action was finished and we will be able to see our new logo and, by the way, our new title too. So let's refresh our blog. Aha, you can see the new logo, right? I changed the logo, I changed the title, even if you can't see it. And now I have my two posts, the one with Markdown and the one with Colab. Nice. So there we have our own blog, our own blog, very easily made using GitHub, Markdown, Google Colab, and just a bit of GitHub Actions. Nice. Now you can start blogging like this with Markdown. You can start blogging your ideas very easily without having to worry about anything, just posting your stuff. I hope you liked the video, and if you want to make a blog like this, you can obviously go to the fork repository. I show it to you at the beginning of the video, and I will be giving you the link at the description of this video too. So see you later, and I hope you liked this content. Goodbye.